This is Texas Tiger Digs, and I thought I would just show you in this particular video, not a hunt. Unfortunately, I've got cabin fever a little bit today. It's raining outside, and it's cold. Now I can stand the cold, I can stand the rain, I can stand the wind, but any combination of those two makes detecting close to impossible, or at least miserable. In any case, I thought I would show on this should be my 50th video. I'll show what I'm going to be using now. This could change in the future, but I like pretty much the layout I've got now and the cameras that I'm going to be using. Out in the field, when you're doing metal detecting videos, there's a lot of pain in the butt things that go on. Basically, digging and live digs and a camera are not really compatible. I see a lot of people in Great Britain and in the United States doing live digs where I can see they're using one hand to hold the camera and the other hand to do the digs. I'm not going to do that. So what I've got here is these are two standard cameras, but they are shock proof to 5-6 feet exactly. You need to look up the specs on it. It's if you want to know exactly. This is the Olympus Tough, and this is the Fujifilm XP. Those are the cameras I use most often when I'm taking static shots where I don't need to be in the picture doing anything. Those are the ones I've created probably 80-90% of my videos to this point. So I love these, and they've been very good. And the fact they're shock proof means my native clumsiness and just the factor of being outside and doing things that you don't normally every day do, it can lead to dropping a camera or two every now and then. So far these are remaining functional. Now these are something that are new. Now they're called spy cameras, but if you're a spy and you get caught by these glasses, you need to hand in your 00. And over here, this one looks a little bit more subtle. It has a little pinhole cameras there. Both of them are little pinhole cameras. Basically, what I will be using these for are digs and viewing digs. That way, I can keep both hands free. I can do the dig, or I can display what I find, and hopefully it will look smooth and it will look as seamless as possible. Now there is a gotcha with these cameras, and I've just noticed that with this one over here. I'll post the manufacturers of the cameras in the information below. But you've got to make sure that you move your head to set to the direction you're viewing. You tend to think if you got a camera on your head that it follows your eyes. It doesn't. You have to move your head. And in some cases, I have to wear this one, for instance, like the old stereotype librarian, down on my nose and then peeking over them to make sure that I get a correct shot when I'm looking down to do a dig. So I'm still working on these and the focus point, etc. So you'll be seeing these, and you'll be seeing them more and more, and hopefully I'll be getting better and better at pointing them at the action. But you may have seen a couple of my videos where I seem to be a little high above what I was actually doing or digging. That's because I was tracking it with my eyes. When you use these glasses, you have to track with your head. So that's the only gotcha. So this is all I want to see. This is my 50th video. So this is basically an explanation of how the next 50 are going to be done, and hopefully with this it'll be done better and more professionally, and you'll enjoy it even more. I know I'm going to get better. For example, the camera I'm using to photograph the cameras I'm going to use outside is a Sony NEX F3. It's a very good camera, and it's very good, and it's got the ability to take photos, and it has features of where you can build in effects in the camera itself. It's really good. I've only got about 95% of the manual left to read to actually learn how to do all the things it does, and I might never. But anyway, that's what it is. So as I'm doing my digs, these are the cameras I'm going to be using. So you can picture them, you can use them if you like. You can find something better. And I would love suggestions. There's a lot of guys that have been doing this a lot longer than I have. And give me suggestions on how you do it, how you like to do it, etc. Just let me know how you prefer to do it. I gotta admit, I don't have a GoPro, and that's basically because of my tendency to do not what the crowd does, which is not always a good thing. So a GoPro could be in my future if these things don't work. So I'm not bad mouthing the GoPro. I'm just not using one right now. That doesn't mean I won't be using one in the future, and that doesn't mean it might not be the best solution to my problems, or my not my problems, more than the techniques I need to use to get the job done. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and that's all I've got to say for now. Next, the dig videos are back in order. I'm going to be showing more systems. I'm going to be showing more details on settings. So you're going to see a whole lot in the future. So subscribe. I hope the best next 50 will be twice or 3 times better than the first 50. And I think I did the first 50 as well as I could. And I still think there's valuable information, and there's the adventures that I've had in the first 50. So go back, take a look at what I've done before, and like I say, subscribe. Your future will only be better. Goodbye.